Hello, my name is Candace, and I wrote my research paper on the menstrual cycle. And what I learned was that it's a cycle that every woman goes through in order to prepare as in ourselves as women, for childbearing and reproducing and all that. What was cool is that I learned that birth control, the periods that we get when we are on birth control are not a true period like we think we are. So it's interesting how much of the world and as a society we contribute having regular periods to birth control when really it's not a period at all. It's just a false cycle, and it tends to be much lighter. It was also interesting to hear how early in life menopause started. I was under the impression, personally, that menopause wasn't something that happened until women are in their probably 60s or 70s. I wasn't aware that it happened quite so early in life, like in their 40s and 50s. So it was really interesting to learn about that. I also did not realize that having your period was a releasing of the eggs. I grew up not really understanding what a period was and never really thought to do research on it. So it was interesting to learn that as women, our bodies have these eggs, and then over time, each month, our bodies shed that out, our eggs and the lining, and that's why we bleed. And so eventually, we just don't have them anymore. It was really interesting to learn that. Other than that, I mean, it's kind of cool what our bodies go through. It does have its downfalls, like the cramping and the mood swings and all that. So it's rough to go through that as a woman, and it's hard to understand, and not a whole lot really changes it. They say, I cited a few things in my research paper that they say can contribute for helping the easement of menstrual, what's the word? Not so much symptom. Yeah, I guess the negative symptoms of menstruating. So like diet and meds that you can take, but ultimately it just kind of happens and it's an emotional roller coaster. So it was interesting. Anyway, it was really interesting to learn about that. There was a lot of things that I just was uneducated on, and it's good to know now. All right.